Welcome to Hood Ninja Yeezy Gaming, motherfuckers!
What up, though? It's your boy, the Sage of Six Blocks. This is Hood Ninja Yeezy Gaming. Back again, once again, back in the Starfield. Let's jump right into it. Get that shit. 48 days, 3 hours, and 13 minutes. That's insane. That's an insane amount of time to spend in any video game. And yet, here I am. Can't even find my own live stream. Here we go. Oops. This shit might not even load up. It'd be funny like that sometimes. A lot of times.
This is Inaza Kaisia, Herald of the Serpent. She will guide you through the ritual. I am needed elsewhere, but I assure you that you are in good hands.
Alright, let's get further into it.
So, the Great Serpent sends you to me. There is something about you. No husk that walk the Serpent's path. To enter this sacred cave, there is no turning back. You will be forever changed. This is a path you must walk of your own free will, alone. Will you step forward and emerge anointed, one of the promised? Then enter, and I shall guide you along the Serpent's path. But this is a journey you must undertake alone. Your escort cannot follow.
Yep. Can't wait for the new content to drop. Well, actually, it's not really so much I'm waiting on the new content.
I will await you.
I'm waiting to make a Unity jump. That's really what it is. I'm just waiting to make a Unity jump. Do as much in these worlds as I can, in each universe I can, and then I make a Unity jump.
Before House Faroon, there were humans. First on Earth, then scattered among the stars. And like all humans, they were lost souls, wandering in the dark, looking for a path.
Get off the beaten path, huh? Check this other crevice. See if there was something in there. Bold. Alright. Hey, better safe than sorry, right?
One particular colony ship housed several hundred of these souls. They were each alone and isolated. Individual tiny flames that could be snuffed out at a moment's notice. But Jinan Varun and encounter the Great Serpent and was given the gift of knowledge. He shared his knowledge with those around him and lit the way for them. They followed his guidance and his light, and they cast aside the burdens of their former lives. And thus, House Varun was born. Now you too have the chance to cast aside your burdens, to relieve yourself of anything that holds you back.
Something up there? Let's see. Incense burner, blue microwave, bowl, base.
The people's hopes and fears and dreams were entrusted to the Great Serpent. They made the leap of faith that brought House Varun to greatness. You may now follow in their footsteps and take that same. Embrace the Great Serpent, and he will embrace you.
Bunch of bowls. Oh. Wonder what's down here. Just a pool of water. Video game rule number 1. Always check behind the waterfall. There's nothing. Alright, where the hell am I?
The people of House Varun settled this world, at first in these very caves. Shinan Varun himself slept among them in these shelters. It was here that he spread the word of the serpent. It was here that the people of House Varun first understood the truth of their place in the universe.
Hey, casual. Playing card. I feel like there's a magazine there. Not in a fridge, but definitely downstairs. Like, those magazines are everything. They give you permanent percentage boost to individual skills. The lack of being able to see your numbers is kind of disturbing. You know, I've gotten so many different percentage boosts from magazines. You know, like I like to know where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? lore book.
And it was here that the people of House Faroon first understood the truth of the shrouding. The great serpent's return. He will encircle the universe he created, and all those who do not follow will be cast into shadow. And the people weighed this knowledge against their former lives, and saw how they had been blessed despite the difficult new life that awaited them. You too would do well to feel that solace amidst the pain.
Ooh. Right, as we come in here and rob this bitch blind. Get fucking locked. Not good enough. Just look at fucking locked. Man. Damn, we had a good fucking week though, haven't we? Man, it was like watching the Kendrick Lamar and Drake beef unfold all over again. You know what I'm saying? Just 3 days of just pure entertainment, man. Shout out to Afro, man, dude. That shit was fucking hilarious. It was hilarious. I've been following this story for like the last 2 years. That shit has been hilarious. I spent way too much time on YouTube. At the same time, it's where I get my content from. I watch that way more than network television. I don't even really watch network television anymore. I live out in the country, so I'm always playing video games. I'm always here with y'all. I really have time to watch anything. I think I'm like on episode 5 of all the anime that came out this season. Damn. Set me up. What the hell? Oh, I'm supposed to just stand here? This is the dumbest shit ever. Alright. Here we go.
Until
Boom.
that
Into the
day
room.
comes, we are the voice and the hands of the great serpent. Our every act a sacrifice to hasten his return. Make now a sacrifice to prove your devotion. And remember, whether in life or in death, all must serve.
Actually, I kind of wish I didn't do that because I saw a prox pop up, and maybe I could have talked to the ghost. Who knows?
Let us begin the final ritual. While none since Jinan Varun have stood before the great serpent, we can all feel his presence. To solidify his bond, you are presented with a simple choice. Before you on this dais are several items. They represent different aspects of House Varun's connection to the great serpent. Pick the two that call to you. Place them on the altars. Offerings to the great serpent that he may
What up, bro?
with his spirit.
Yeah, man. It's been a great few days, man. It's been a great few days. It was the best of best comedies. I knew it was gonna be bad, but man, I didn't. Dude, they played the fucking videos in court, man. Like, who knew? Who knew it was gonna get that good? Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought it was just gonna be like comedic funny. No, that shit was hilarious funny. Like it was like I don't know how to explain it.
And so
Like
you arise.
I know what a court case. I just never expected them to play whole music videos, dude.
Great serpent working within you. Do you feel
that was amazing,
born
man.
anew?
It was amazing.
Yes, your confidence is impressive. Through strength and perseverance, House Varun will triumph over all that stands in its way. I grant you the title of Vindicator. All will know you. All will trust you. Above us, in the grand ship morning, jewel of the Varun fleet, the High Council awaits your arrival. Serve them. Serve the great serpent. All must serve.
I am glad we have a moment. I am having trouble maintaining my composure. Finding myself in Dasra has been overwhelming.
Are you okay? Right.
That is a complicated question.
Yeah.
No. I was not. After everything that we have been through recently, I worried I might never see this place again. For that I am grateful. If only this were just about me. The Great Serpent has always demanded much of us, as individuals, and as the whole of House Varun. But to see what has transpired here, it is hard to believe this is part of any plan. Truly, it is a disaster. I suppose that is true. Regardless, now that we are here, surely you must agree that we should do everything we can to help House Varun. And I appreciate that. It is an incredible commitment you have made to become one of the promised. Never in my wildest dreams would I have imagined such a thing. I
Yeah, man.
suppose
You
that
couldn't
was
ask for,
true.
you couldn't,
All the same,
you couldn't ask
had
for
to
much
count
more
on
than
you
that,
and us.
man.
I know we have much to do, but
It delivered.
I did not want to leave it unsaid.
It delivered.
Thank
It
you.
was everything you could have hoped for it to be. Yeah. Yeah. That shit was, it was a great week. There were, bro didn't tell not one lie. That shit was great. I mean, his statement, that when he, Afro Man got on the stand and told them that all this is their fault. That they're the predator and the victim. That none of this would have happened if they didn't illegally break into his shit. Yeah, be on this camera flipping them off. He was like, no, that shit was great, man. That shit was great, dude. Because it was like, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. No. Then he had the interview where he was like, my daddy told me something that maybe his daddy ain't teach him. But if you were, but it comes down to, if you were never there, the shit couldn't happen. The shit wouldn't happen. And that's a lesson I've been taught. Yeah. If you're not there in the first place, shit won't happen. It wouldn't have happened to you.
Welcome, Vindicator. You stand
I'm not
before
whooping
what
your ass for
remains
getting
of
into
the
the
High
fight.
Council,
I'm whooping your ass
advisors
for being
to
there.
Nasco Varun. We are all that is left after the disaster that has befallen our people. I represent House Dulkef. Jamal is from House Kadik, and we are joined by Lovek of House Vital. We are, all of us, hopeful that your arrival in Dazra and your clear connection to Nasco Varun, for the first time in weeks, represent some semblance of hope. But you do. We have only seen brief glimpses of him since the incident. But you heard him speak. How can that be taken as anything other than providence? Please, just allow us a moment to explain.
By all means, Malabor. I can't wait to see how you spin this.
Please, can we just for a moment...
Can we just for a moment what? Discuss whether or not to allow the first convert to House Varun since before any of us were born? A bit late on that, it seems.
You were not there. You did not see a Nasco. It felt different. We have already wasted so much time...
You're correct. I was not there. Because you elected to travel to the spaceport on your own. And then decided this on your own.
Do not waste time with more bickering. Nasco, and by extension House Varun, suffers with every passing moment.
Of course, Lovek. My apologies. Please, Malabor. Do go on.
Nasco Varun, like his father before him, has relied on the teachings of Jinan to guide us. Nasco wondered if perhaps it was time to seek guidance directly from the Great Serpent, and so sought a means of reaching out.
Perhaps he found the teachings inadequate.
Careful, Kadik. You tread on dangerous ground.
I mean nothing by it. We simply were never consulted on the matter and do not know the full motive.
The point is that a series of experiments have taken place over the years, utilizing grav drive technology to hopefully make direct contact with the Great Serpent, similar to Jinan Varun's initial meeting.
And then something went wrong.
We do not know what happened. We were not inside the Scaled Citadel at the time.
Had we been, we wouldn't be standing here now. We'd be like the rest of them,
A great tide of energy emanated from the scaled citadel and swept across Dasra. Much was destroyed in its wake. Those caught in the blast have been left in a state of confusion,
You know what?
trapped halfway between our universe and the vortex.
I didn't mean to do that.
Citadel itself remains in such a state. Right there and yet beyond our reach. We can only assume that the experiment is still running, somehow preventing us from entering the Citadel. We cannot get in, so we cannot stop it. We're beginning to lose hope before you arrived. Your arrival and your interaction with Anasco shows that he can still be saved.
You grasping
Plan
at
had been
straws.
devised to access the Citadel, but the work stalled. Clearly, it is time to move forward with it. The current head of our science team, Ekris, should be in Jinan Plaza down below us, towards the Citadel.
Okay, you know what? I can't do it anymore.
You would speak with me?
May the great
There's just
serpent
so much
bless you.
information delivered so slowly.
Do you know the
I gotta get through as much of this as I can before I go back to work.
Azad and
Have to go
Sharif,
to
if I remember right.
yeah, back to work basically. Yeah.
The things they expect me to accomplish. Well, look who it is. You have made quite a stir, and given the state of things, that is a singular accomplishment. To what do I owe the honor, Vindicator? Well, I will spare you much of the one
I'm sorry.
cannot help but
gotta
notice the
be
energy
able to
around the
read
scaled
as quick as
citadel.
I do
And
because
we had
I'm
the
reading through
beginnings
this.
of a plan to build a makeshift contraption to redirect grav.
I can imagine that without the speaker to issue clear
Because we're up
directions,
against
things
time.
have been difficult.
Every one of the houses needs to contribute, and every one. What should have been a cooperative effort turned contentious. And so, construction never began. We have sat here, staring at... Indeed. I believe I've done enough complaining for now. If you're here, the council has likely sent word to the houses that it's time to stop the... I need to oversee construction here, make sure things are built to specifications. If you... The first convert in generations, the only one to have heard from the speaker since the design. House Fetal owes us access codes for the city power grid. House Kadik was supposed to provide a young scientist named Sahimat. And Hasmek, the new elder of House Dulkef, he has been distant, guarded. Help me get what we need, and we will see what we can do for the speaker. And for House Varun. And I may have something that can help you in whatever trials the Serpent puts before you as we navigate this. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but I have still spent some time doing my own research when I can. These Yes, exactly. I am glad I am not the only one who can see. Does nothing to make the loss any easier, but we have encountered several interesting phenomena. First, while the Phantoms shift to a fully human form when... Second, we have learned that killing the Phantoms sometimes causes an even greater disturbance. Horrors, as they have been called. These horrors and their spawn are infested with cysts, a seemingly organic. we have managed to collect enough to run experiments and have devised a method of combining them into an explosive mixture with... While they have no use in the development of the morning device, if you find your... Well then, allow me to provide you with a few starting samples. The process is simple enough that any industrial workstation should suffice. And depending on how you combine said materials. Yes, depending on how much trouble you're getting into. We have been nearly overwhelmed with all that has happened over the last few weeks, but these phantoms, the vortex, fascinating subject.
Huh. All right. Decide which way to go. And I got caught with this blade, so they gave me a blade. That's fine.
If you could complete the path, it gives me more hope for the others.
Oh, crap. God damn it. Follow the arrows. The arrows will lead the way.
How are you? Things are uneventful, I hope.
You can't be serious, Grant. This is exactly the impression we don't want to give.
Please, Jamal. Don't you see how all this works in our favor? It's not up for discussion. I won't risk what
Good to
we've
see
worked
you.
so hard to achieve. It's done. So, Akris has sent our newest Vindicator to inquire about Sahima. Don't worry, Jamal's already told me all about you. I'm Razma, Elder of House Kadik and head of the Ministry of Conjunction. Well, it's also an honor to meet one as interesting as yourself. I wouldn't have suspected an outsider to be made promised. But who am I to argue with the Great Serpent's choice? I know the Council is looking to Sahima for answers, but the truth is, she's been taken, along with other members of the House. They're being held hostage by zealots, and now they're demanding negotiations.
This is a major overreach. I have never known the Zealots to be so bold.
As much as I'd welcome the expertise, the Zealots would never allow an outsider to participate. But the negotiations aren't where I need assistance. The Zealots have yet to name specifics. At best, they'll demand an inordinate amount of credits or firearms. Worst case, a seat at the High Council, or even the reinstatement of their house. House Malene. They know we can't risk Sahima for Dazra's sake. So, they won't hold back when it comes to demands. Aha. My thoughts exactly. Normally I'd have agents doing everything possible, but we too suffered losses. We need to be here, present, It's the only reason I even agreed to these negotiations. But... And that is where... I don't know where the Zealots are Their name is Merrick. Merrick is a Kadik. This is where matters get... complicated.
This is where shit gets interesting.
Then you can put those skills to good use. As I said, Merrick works for me in the Ministry of Conjunction. They've been establishing an inside relationship with the Zealots for some time now. Forcing them to give up the information could jeopardize all they've worked for. So don't expect them to be forthcoming. Get the information any way you see fit, as long as no physical harm comes to them.
Understood.
See that you do. You'll find Merrick upstairs.
You're no member of House Kadik. What are you doing here? And you are? Ah, the heretic turned promised. I was wondering when our paths would cross. So, tell me, what would a chosen one such as you... I'm sorry, did you say zealots? Absolutely ridiculous. So much for confidentiality. I guess this means the High Council is still asking Auntie Razma where Sahima is. And if you're here making demands, she obviously has decided to make use of you rather than undergo sincere negotiations. I see what's going on here. On the contrary, I know how important it is. I've worked hard to obtain my position with the Zealots. And so, as far as I'm concerned, that information stays with me. Oh, I don't think so. I do have a gift. It is one of my many specialties. True, I am pretty good at misdirection. All right, I'll let you in on their location.
Simple work.
Remember, you're the only one that knows. If word spreads, I'll know exactly who's to blame. The location you're looking for is Shadow Station Epsilon. It's an old Varun base that they've taken over for themselves. Razma will know.
There might have been another way.
Let her tell you the details, seeing as how I'm about to be reassigned. Watch your tone.
Whatever. I'll murder everybody on this planet. Fuck with me. I'll wipe this bitch. Hey.
You must have gotten the location. Ah, yes, the old Varun military outpost. It's a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade. If my intel is correct, you can find Shadow Station Epsilon in the Badlands, north of Dock. The sooner the better.
We will do whatever is necessary to bring Sahima and the others back safely.
Bitch, are you talking
Now that
from
we have a
outside the
rescue
room?
mission underway, I'll speak to Merrick about setting up the negotiations. I expect them to be pliable after their last encounter with you. The current plan is to hold them at one of the geothermal power stations. Meet us there when Sahima and the others are safe. Good. Serpent willing, your timing will line up. I'll stall the zealots as long as... That being said, I'd still appreciate it if you could act quickly. Now, Jamal wants an update before you leave. Just don't let her distract you for too long.
Vindicator, a word before you go. Tell me, Vindicator, what do you know about the Zealots?
They'll be fine. Not a lot of questions asked in Neon. A fair point, but if I don't hear back soon...
An oversimplified observation, but correct nonetheless. The Zealots are widely frowned upon within our society. They're a remnant of the Serpent's Crusade, days we'd like to forget. Has my dear sister given you any history on our house's relations with the Zealots? I'm surprised she even mentioned that much. Razma would have everyone believe she only wishes to keep an eye on the Zealots, so the Council can make informed decisions. The truth is, she's had this particular group of Zealots under her thumb for quite some time. This is only a problem now because she's lost control. That is the real reason why Razma hasn't informed the High Council, and I'm sworn to silence.
Jesus
I
came
would
out of
argue
nowhere.
that what you describe would be considered treason. And rightly so.
Exactly. House Khadik already has a reputation for being sympathetic to the Zealots. But the truth is far worse. Razma wants the Zealots to back House Khadik, so the balance of power between the noble houses would shift to us. She's been employing them, paying them in supplies that aid their blind crusade. The Council knows nothing of her work with the Zealots, and I aim to keep it that way. All elders have their own ambitions. I'm certain that's all they see. What none of us expected was the disaster that is the Scaled Citadel. The aftermath is what allowed the Zealots to grab Sahima and the others, flipping the balance of power in their favor. Razma has lost control and is putting House Khadik's reputation and power at risk. And that's what I wish to speak to you about. House Khadik shouldn't be associating with Zealots at all, except on an extermination level. But worse, we absolutely cannot be supplying them with ordnance of any kind. How astute. I want you to put an end to any connections between House Khadik and the Zealot. And while my position won't allow me to be blunt, I'll still make it clear. Should the hostages not survive, Razma would blame the Zealots and cut all ties.
House Khadik would go to any lengths, it seems.
What we need is Sahima's research, which she has with her. You just need to bring it back. I see I misjudged you. Well, should you change your mind, the offer still stands. And Vindicator, this conversation stays between us.
If you're here for Asma, she's in her office.
House Khadik seems to have remained largely unscathed. How fortunate for them.
What the hell is Shadow Station up for? Yeah, I've got other plans. Jump in my whip. And yes, it's a blacked out speeder from Star Wars. I just gotta remember how to fly this. Okay, that's how you get out. That's how you get in. There we go.
We are better when we are faster.
Okay, that was the vertical boost. Forward boost. Activated late. Oh, god damn it. There we go. Where you at?
And just what is on your mind at this moment?
Wait
I'll
here.
be here when you need
Watch
me.
the car. I'll be back. Ooh, there's a lot of them. Shot him in the sciatic.
get me out of here. Who are you? Serpent's Grace, I knew it! I knew she wouldn't just leave us here to rot. It's more than just me. There are others. The Zealots have been using them to force me to continue my research here. They think I have all the answers since the original experiment was a catastrophic failure. So my theory is correct. Or I should say, the High Council now believes my theory, the better theory, is correct. I knew it! I told them their algorithms and insufficient testing were only giving the illusion of stability. But no one wants to listen to me. Not the girl who put people twice my age to shame when it came to assessments. I wish I could have that mentality. And maybe it's not so much a desire to be cared for. I overheard the Zealots mention negotiating with House Kadik. Not only does the High Council deem me important, but Razma needs to remove me from the equation. I get it. But at least now everyone knows I was right. All right. First, we need to free the other hostages. The Zealots aren't aware of how I've been delving into their systems here. I told them I needed full access if they expect me to replicate the Nazco's experiment, and I didn't even bother with risk assessment. They think I'm applying my theories to their poor excuse for technology down here. Granted, I could probably make it work if I had to. Right. Focus. The other hostages are being kept just beyond this room. I can disengage the locks to their cell and grant you access to an elevator in the room beyond that will take them to safety. You just have to clear out that area first, and the Zealots down there are different. Good. Those skills will prove useful then. While you get the rescue underway, I'm going to set up certain guarantees here. I'll meet you and the others outside. Well, you have to. I just need enough time to set up a remote device so I can launch a virus that will render this place useless. Think of it as a failsafe to guarantee our safety. The Zealots would never risk this base or their ships. Good. I'll see you outside.
Right. Revelio. If you got that joke, you're a legend. Redeemed, huh? Done so.
Who are you?
Are you here to help?
aren't a zealot. Who are you? The Great Serpent is merciful. And Sahima? Did you find her yet? I wish it were that easy. The Zealots separated us. Our brethren, please. I can ready my people here, but you'll have to deal with the Zealot. We'll be ready.
I am trying to keep strong, but I fear I may be losing my mind.
Revelio. Revelio.
The Great Serpent himself must have sent you.
I never thought I'd leave that wretched place. I cannot what?
help you guys out.
Great serpent. Thank the serpent. I thought I was done for.
The great serpent has heard me. Thank you.
Are you coming, dumbass? Bring your dumbass in here.
We all made it. We're safe. You did it! It's true what they say. The air really does smell fresher.
Serpent bless you. We owe you our lives. Thank you.
Correction, it's time for you to get back. I'm going to stay back a moment and make sure everyone here is okay to make it back safely. I'll catch up with you shortly. Just let me know where the negotiations are taking place. Don't worry. Razma came through for me. It's only fair I return the favor. I'll be there when it counts.
I'm glad to see you. Yes, good. Let's go.
Let's check my stats real quick. See what I need to upgrade. Intimidation, diplomacy, instigation. I still don't pickpocket people.
If Dosra is to recover, everywhere the Zealots have infiltrated must be cleansed.
Is your intent to be unreasonable the whole time? I thought this was a negotiation.
We're having a friendly chat, aren't we? It's not my fault you don't find my offers acceptable.
Nah, just the person I wanted to see. Please tell me you bring good news. And I'm going to enjoy every minute of it.
Razma, who is this? You allow any commoner to just waltz in on official business. I'd expect better security from House Kadik.
This is hardly official business.
Yes. And now these so-called negotiations are over.
Over? You'd risk everything after the whispers of a stranger. I demand to know who this is. You're no one. Only a complete fool would expect me to believe this.
It's true, Mihail. And if you don't leave now, peacefully, I'll make sure your ships and Shadow Station Epsilon are made dust.
You... How did you... You're bluffing.
Test me. You think a genius mind like mine wouldn't find a way to hack into every system in your base? This remote device will launch a virus that will detonate systems within Epsilon, and reach your ships as well.
You realize how this may affect future partnerships, Razma. You'd jeopardize our connections.
It jeopardizes nothing. It merely restores the natural order.
The natural order. I could take you all out here and now. You know every one of us is prepared to answer the Serpent's call.
You're so willing to sacrifice your allies at Shadow Station Epsilon?
You don't
that I
think
haven't
they're as
already
prepared as
sacrificed.
We all answer the call, and if that day is today, so be it. No, but it's the death they know is possible. Besides, you think I'd turn my back on the insults thrown here today?
You mean, do we think you'd throw away your life and the lives of everyone at Shadow Station Epsilon over your pride, Mihail? No, I for one don't think you will. And you can't deny our partnerships have been beneficial for us both.
As much as our people may disagree, Jandar would see you sacrifice your life in direct service to the Great Serpent. Both would have you die, cleansing the accursed, and turning those who may listen to his shadow. You know this to be true, Mihail. A true promised lives only to serve.
Blessed sister, you speak truth. I have been blinded by pride, but your words have guided me back to the path. All right. I won't deny my brethren the death they deserve. But I won't forget this either. Don't think this won't change anything, Razma.
Things have already changed, Mihail. From the moment you kidnapped House members. These negotiations are over. Now leave us.
I can't believe the Zealots listened to you.
House Kadik is in your debt.
As am I. I owe you my life.
Sahima, you are a part of this house.
I know. I just wanted to say thank you. Personally. And here, it's the research and algorithm the High Council wants. I'm sure they'll appreciate it more coming from you. Oh, I am. Very. I just don't think the High Council is ready for the series of I told you so's that I would surely inundate them with. Plus, I think I'll wait until after they've proven out my theories to approach them on that topic. I'm going to head back home now to check on the others, but maybe come find me later? Great. You can find me at the Great House whenever you get the chance.
We'll talk later, Sahima. As I was saying, House Kadik is in your debt. You've helped me maintain a very precarious balance. And one day it will. But until then, they're a necessary evil. One that we'll be keeping a much closer eye on. I'd appreciate it if you kept this a secret.
Ask for money, walk it off. So discourse, or goody two shoes it up. Cash rules everything around me, huh?
A fair price to pay for silence. The others involved know better than to speak of this. As House Elder, I know my family. We're all well aware of our unspoken agreements. Now, I have much to do, and...
Where's my whip? Where's the whip? Oh, there it is. Where the hell did I park my ship at? You know, that's kind of weird. Vasco? Where the fuck is my ship at? Vasco? Captain. Where the fuck is my ship at, dude? God damn it, Vasco. Alright. Before we end this live stream, let's try to locate my goddamn ship. Okay, I have a plan. Let's go back to the village. my ship loaded in. Like, damn. Bold as hell. There we go.
Time to leave this place behind.
What the hell's up with this camera? Okay, that was weird.
Retros firing. Orbit stabilized.
Holy crap.
Wrong place, wrong time. Shit. It's the Mantis! Mantis!
Yeah, right. Scanning. Damn it! Spin up the drives! We're leaving. We're... sorry. Faster!
Please, please, don't kill me!
Thank you, Mantis.
You've taken down their shields.
I thought we were dead, but those spacers were terrified. I can't believe it. We were saved by the Mantis. Everybody keeps going on about this Mantis. Who the hell is the Mantis? It must be some reputation. I've never seen anything like that. And so modest. The Mantis is a bona fide legend. Oh, believe we were rescued by you. Wait, so this is free? You both gotta be pulling my leg here. This has gotta be the weirdest day. Oh man, classic Mantis. Well then, thank you, Mantis. Ship's repaired. We'll be heading out.
And I'm heading out too. Thanks for following through on the Sage of 6 Blocks. This is Hood Ninja Gaming, and I'm out.